YouTube, it's your boy Higgsy. We are back with another video. This is the first time I've ever sat down and done like an unedited talk, but this is definitely needed today. Oh, there's been so much on my shoulders that I've been wanting to speak to you all about. I've barely uploaded, I've barely been active on any socials, and there has been reasons why, like really big reasons. And we're going to speak about those today. Even now, like, I have anxiety thinking about that certain people are going to see this and obviously are part of these situations. And even though I'm the one that I feel like was mistreated very bad, like in a very bad way, not very bad, I'm not going to exaggerate, but mistreated, I still hate these types of situations. If you know me, you know that I hate confrontation. But for the integrity, what a word, of this YouTube channel, I'm going to be completely honest. So, why am I in the UK and not in Spain? You can tell I'm in this like little gaming room set up. And just quickly, for those of you that after you've watched this video have any questions about the video or about your football, your training, your gym, then come through to my Twitch that's linked in the description. I'm going to be streaming quite regularly with this little nerdy setup here. So yeah, honestly, come through. If you're not a waste man, click that link after the video. But anyway, we're going to start from the beginning. So you can probably tell from the videos, or if you can't already tell, basically when this idea of Spain came about, I was building up this excitement. For me, the idea was I could go to Spain, I could train for a team that's full-time training, playing footy, like you can't beat that, in an amazing location on the south coast of Spain, like 30 minutes from Malaga. And my partner was going to come with me. We'd sorted with the club that we were going to be provided accommodation. So we'd be provided accommodation, food. I was training full time. My partner was going to be my videographer to record everything. So it was like a year of just grafting, training every day and creating like unreal content in an unreal location. What could actually go wrong? Now, a lot of things went wrong, and not a lot of things, but it was just generally just like being promised things and them not actually coming to fruition. Started from the day before our flights were meant to arrive. We were told by the club that apartment that they said they'd provide, they weren't going to be able to provide it. We wasted a crazy amount of money basically staying in hotels to give the club more time to try and help and support us, and the help and support just never was really there. It was kind of like I'd literally generally get aired for like days and days and days. The only thing that kept us hanging on me, was obviously not only the idea of what I mentioned before, but also when they did reply, it was like they said everything that they needed to say and we wanted to hear, but things were just kept falling through. So it'd be like a back and forth. I'd tell my family and it's sorted, they're going to do this, and then it wasn't. And it eventually, like, I'm cutting out so many different situations here because I don't want to get into the details. But after so many situations, some a lot more worse than others, with my partner involved, like us having to stay in separate places on different sides of the town, her actually missing a flight back at one point because we just weren't getting responded to. I'm not going to go into detail, honestly, I'm not going to, but after all of this, my mum, who always supports everything I do, even if it's silly and stupid, I've never ever heard her say something like this, but she generally put her foot down and was like, look, you need to come home. It was also like we'd spent so much money, like so much, and things still weren't getting sorted. It was kind of like we were wasting money trying to, in hope that they'd sort something. And at this point, we'd wasted so much. There's rules in terms of what you can earn out there on a student visa. My partner obviously couldn't just get a job in Spain. However, that is not the only thing that went down. So this is just something else. This story I'm about to tell you is just something else that was on top of everything. And again, hate talking about it, but you won't know this, but when I left my old club, I was actually in the middle of a 2-year contract. So when I left, I was completely transparent with everyone. I expressed my desire to want to go abroad, experience something new for the YouTube, which is what I wanted to do for my full-time job or work, essentially. But I made it very clear, like I said to them, look, I know I'm on a 2-year contract, so ultimately it's your decision whether you let me leave or not. They were great. They said, we're gutted to see you go, but they let me leave. The only problem is they didn't. They told me I could leave. I left my apartment, sold all my furniture. My partner quit her job. I'm in Spain at this point. A few months have gone past. And yeah, it turns out the contract never got terminated. So when we tried to sign with the Spanish league registration or whatever, it came up I have an active contract. So I go back to the club. It was like, basically I got told like, yeah, this was by like people higher up. So it was like, I'm not going to get into details actually, but basically was told by the club, look, if you want to have the contract terminated now, you're going to have to give us this amount of money. And I just felt like they've waited until I'm in Spain. I've moved my entire life to Spain, and they've basically kind of used that to their advantage. I'm in Spain right now. I've moved everything and I've sold everything. I'm in Spain, so them now asking for money, there's such a bigger chance that I'm gonna just pay it because I'm already here. Whereas if they'd have said this to begin with, I might have just been like, you know what, let me just stay here for another year. And I feel like I just got taken advantage of a little bit, or I don't know the intentions, whether it was miscommunication on their side, I don't know. But obviously that on top of everything that was going on, I just made the decision to come home. And it was tough, it was stressful, but we've come back to England now. It's quite a difficult time of the year to get in somewhere to play football. Even though there are some options, it's hard because teams are playing Saturday, Tuesday, and then their Thursday training isn't really like full sessions. Sometimes it's just recovery. So being seen by managers is hard. I actually came back and got like proper ill, like the worst I've been in ages, for like 2 weeks. And of course, at this point, I haven't actually played a match in quite a long time because the first 2 league matches in Spain, I wasn't able to play because my old club hadn't terminated my contract. So yeah, it's been tough, as you can imagine. Like, I had this idea of what it would be, and it definitely didn't turn out to be that. But at the end of the day, like, we're just going to stay positive. Now I'm back here and I haven't got all this stress. We're going to find a team to play for, which I'll make a video on very soon. And we're just going to start uploading more videos, start being creative, and just keep working hard. This is just one of those life lessons, innit? I hope that life will just throw things at you, but it's just how you respond. And I'm just trying to keep the most positive mindset I can. You know what will help with that mindset and keeping me positive? If you people listening, click the link in the description and come over to my Twitch so we can chill. All right. Anyway, that's the video. Yeah. Like, what is going on? Like, some people out there, I'm just thinking, what are you doing? Honestly. But anyway, we're back home now. And we're going to be uploading a lot more. So thank you all, honestly. Let's get real for a sec. I went a bit weird there. Thank you for watching all the videos. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you in the next one.